let's move now to the input-output hardware. So let's now focus on a normal computer and a laptop, so knowing flops. We know that we have different types of hardware that are usually available in a computer. We have disks or storage devices, we have transmission devices like network cards, and we have human interface devices, which would be screen, keyboard, and mouse mostly. And they exchange information basically by sending signals. For us, it's mainly through cables. Okay, we don't really discuss wireless too much, but of course, you also have wireless communication. So the question here is physically, how are these things connected? How do they reach the CPU? How do they get access to the CPU and share their input and output with the CPU? Let's go through some common concept here. So we have ports. These are the physical connection points that allow to connect a device. We have the bus. This is a set of basically wires plus a protocol that specifies the type of messages that can be sent on the wires, so the signals that can be sent on that wire. Patterns of electric voltages with different timings. These are basically the signals. And of course, different type of buses have different methods for sending signals. They can go at different speed, throughput, and so on and so forth. We also can connect devices, let's say through other devices. So we can plug A into B, B into C, and so on. In that case, we use the term daisy chain for an alternative way of transmitting the signals through devices. So it practically operates as a bus. And then we have also different type of buses. So one is the PCI, which is the peripheral component interconnect bus. This is the one that connects the processor and memory subsystem to the fast devices. And then we have expansion buses, and these are for connecting relatively slow devices compared to the others. I will show you what does it look, how it looks like in the next slide. We have controllers. So these are specific electronics that are actually operating a port or a bus or a device. Okay, and you can basically think of them as microcomputers inside the computer that are there to do the translation between two different types of devices or two different types of communication between devices. You have the serial port controller, for example, which can be a single chip. You have the SCSI controller, that is the small computer system interface controller, which actually contains its own dedicated processor, microcode, private memory, and so on to actually the translation. This is used, for example, for storage units, for specific storage units. And these are the way in which they are connected. So you have here the processor. And you see that this is what I meant before with the processor can immediately directly access cache and memory. You see that they are connected together and they don't need to go through the PCI bus to exchange signals, while they need to do that when, for example, you want to access a disk, okay, either through a SCSI controller or other types of controllers. So you see that to the PCI bus, you get the connected things are the controllers that then take care of the translation between what is behind them and the rest. And these are, as I said, communicating through the PCI bus. And then you can have expansion ones in which you connect slow devices, slow from the perspective, of course, of the computer and the processor, keyboard, parallel port, serial port, and so on.